My dear friends, since Singaporeans like food, let me ask you this question. Are you a gourmet? Well, I think a gourmet is not just your run-of-the-mill food critic. I think a gourmet needs to be adventurous, who's daring enough to savor new and unfamiliar foods. From simple fares to hot cuisines. Even food that may look uninteresting or even unappetizing, but may taste really good. I think a gourmet needs to be patient. Also, because sometimes to enjoy food, one needs to have the patience to allow oneself the time to comprehend the complexity of flavors and how they blend together so well. From today's first reading, we learn that God is ever generous and constantly shower us with His love, word and grace. God is always communicating His love to us. Using a farming imagery, Jesus in today's gospel is reminding us that despite God's generosity, if we do not receive His gifts with the right disposition and attitude to integrate them into our lives, then they are lost, and so are we. We Singaporeans are generally not farmers, so I shall use the gourmet metaphor to further explain his point. In the gospel, Jesus referred to the phrase to understand God's word, and I think this is the key to help us live a good life of faith. Even though the Lord has given us His grace, it requires intentionality on our part to understand. To understand, we need to be open to His word, and we need to have the patience to savor and dwell on His word so as to have a deeper spiritual appreciation. It is kind of like someone who is trying new food and having the patience to figure out the various tastes and ingredients, and then understanding and appreciating how they come together to make a dish so tasty. My dear friends, the Lord communicates with us in various ways, even new and unconventional means. But are we like a daring gourmet who is open enough to, at the very least, taste them? And do we spend time pondering on these encounters and experiences to dwell on them, to deepen our insights, just like how a gourmet would savor food? Or do we only treat them superficially? Some people have complained to me that some homilies are uninspiring. But my question to them is whether they have been attentive and whether they have spent time thinking about them. Just savoring one word or one image could indeed reap great spiritual rewards. All you need is openness and patience. My dear friends, we are constantly receiving nourishment from the Lord, so don't let them go to waste. Be a spiritual gourmet and savor what the Lord has given us.